Alright guys, so no Nerf sniper list is complete without this. This is of course the Nerf Longstrike CS6, and this is easily the coolest sniper shell that Nerf has ever released, and this is the most elusive, most exclusive form of it. This is the Whiteout Special Edition, and for those of you that have never seen a Longstrike, this originally came in Elite, which was blue and orange back in our day, and then retailers would get special editions of things. So of course you had Walmart with the Crimson Strike series, which is a very rare series. You had all of the Sonic stuff over at Toys R Us, which was not exclusive. Those were made in large quantities. Then you had the Clear Strike series, which was a Target exclusive that came with red darts, and that's how you get like a Clear Raider. And then you had the Whiteout series, which I want to say was a Walmart. I can't quite remember. I think the Whiteout series was a Walmart exclusive. There were a few blasters in the line, the most desirable of which was not the Maverick, it was definitely the Longstrike CS6. So this is a very expensive, very rare vintage blaster at this point, which is crazy to say because I definitely bought this one new off the shelf myself. But this is a really, really cool piece. It's bone stock. It has streamlines in it. It had a streamline in it, and it's just been sitting in cold storage here in Castle Dracula's armory for a while. Until now. I was planning on leaving this one stock forever, but my little sister had other plans. So this one comes to us straight from Addy of Foam Blast, and they are selling this kit right now, or maybe they're trying to decide whether or not they're going to sell this kit. So the coolest thing about the Longstrike is the shell. It's got a sleek profile. It gives you bolt action, snipery goodness. The worst thing about it is the internals. It's using original In-Strike, not Elite internals, which is to say it has a indirect plunger or a reverse plunger where it's criminally air inefficient. It still is an air restrictor, and it doesn't deliver the hits. So this is supposed to convert it into a veritable sniper rifle de jure, and I'm hoping that it does a good job of that. So we're gonna bust out all the parts, then we'll take it downstairs and gut this guy, ruin its beautiful stock perfection, and in ruining its collector's value, make something really, really special. So this appears to be part of a sealed breech. Then we've got part of a plunger stop in there. Then we've got a bunch of different barreling material and O-rings in here. One spring, one pusher, one sealed barrel, and then this appears to be a bunch of rubberized material and an all aluminum stop, I guess. So this is going to be the host for the barrel, kind of changing up this internal muzzle area. And then with all this extra power, we're going to need a new plunger, which it looks like we're getting a hybridized plunger here. That's kind of nifty, kind of cool. Aluminum plunger head, but what appears to be some sort of much lighter plastic, not acetal, but plastic attached to the plunger itself. That's a little dicey. Because I can't see how this attaches, so I'm hoping that there's a threaded insert in the aluminum and this twisted in. If this is just glued in, it is not long for this world. And then of course the ever important, ever present aluminum metal catch. So all of those parts are good. Let's go ahead, gut this, install them, and see what we've got performance wise. Let's go. Alright guys, so this couldn't be any simpler. You literally just rip out the guts you don't need and put in the guts you do need. The only thing that's even remotely tricky is to change out the bolt sled. And I don't know if this is a Whiteout Longstrike bolt sled thing or just the Longstrike bolt sled, but it's interesting how it's got extra material building up that 90 degree, which is its weakest point. So that's pretty sweet in and of itself. So we set our new bolt into the bolt sled. You can see we have a full sealed breech here. We greased everything up. We realized that you don't even need the barrel extension because of how this sets in here. Locked the barrel down so that we have a full sealed breech and use the spring provided. We're going to need a Talon adapter as this is designed exclusively for half lengths. It does not have a full enough stroke for full length darts, but let's stitch it back together. Go grab our one of Talon adapter at this point because we keep sending them out with builds for other people from Kickstarter, and let's test it out with a couple of half-length darts. Maybe we'll put some workers through it. Maybe we'll even try and find some Dart Zone Pro darts and put those through it. But should be very exciting, very easy to get all of this installed. The rubber shims fit in here, which is both a dampener and helped it fit into the original reverse plunger space. Overall, a very straightforward and easy install if you're looking for an explanation of how to do a direct plunger conversion like this. I'll link a video, a blast from the past, an old conversion that I did in the description box below. All right, guys, so we had to bring our whiteout Longstrike outside. We had to prime it back, and I discovered that while we could do Talon mags, we could also take advantage of the worker magazines that are full length into half length. This was how we used to make half length darts before I think Hing invented the miniature mag profile. We used to take 6 rounders, and we used to put any plastic we could find to turn them into Stefan clipazines, and so this is a very good injection molded, much cleaner, much nicer version of that. It's essentially a Talon hiding inside one of their original PMAG style injection molds. What's up, Jinx? Jinx is messing around with the tomato plants. I hope she doesn't eat any of them. I'm really looking forward to hopefully getting some fruit. So that clicks into place seamlessly, and hopefully, this is finally the sniper rifle we've wanted all along. Well, unfortunately, once you take the bolt off once, and this is just a fun fact for you guys, once you break the inside clips inside one of these bad boys so that you can actively remove the 2 halves of the shell, it never quite is the same shoot ever again. So you got to be a little bit careful with that. That said, there's no great solution for it. I'm just going to try and be careful with it. Maybe I'll bust out a virgin one and slap that on from another Longstrike. I've got a couple new in box still. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just tape it up or glue it in there. There's a lot of workarounds for that. So we'll fire a few over the chronograph. This actually still has our SPAMF results. If you dug this video, go ahead and smash that like button. We're filming both end screens at the same time because frankly, the mosquitoes in Georgia are still out. They're still destroying me. You can see I've got live bites already. It's killing me. And so we gotta knock out our outdoor filming when we can. Jinx, you're in the worst possible place. Come on, girl. Move. Come here. Come here. All right. Well, if we can't move Jinx, we'll move the chronograph. Yep, she has decided to take a nap right there. All right, so that's 138, and that is pretty slick. 129, 132. Hopefully we didn't just chamber 8 darts. You're killing me. You're killing me. There's nothing at all wrong with this kit, guys. It's literally just the pusher is breaking my heart. 139. And then let's put a couple downrange, just kind of get a feel for what this thing is doing now. But it's finally performing like an actual sniper. It's shooting half-length darts. It's shooting them remarkably straight, thanks to that sealed breech. And as soon as we get our pusher in order, I think this is going to be really sweet. I also don't think it's super duper going to affect the performance when I eventually slap the faux barrel back on, since we've got so much sealed barrel to go through here. I am super happy with this kit. I want to give a huge thank you to Addie and Michelle of foamblastshop.com for sending it over so that I could make this review for you guys as early as possible. It was a very stupid proof install if you've ever done a Springer build before. Is it a good first Springer build? Honestly, it's not that bad. It is a kit. There are instructions. You now have video showing you the start and the finish for where all the internals go. I mean, I think this would be a very sweet and easy Springer refurb. Is it so cool that it's worth getting a Longstrike off of eBay for? Well, maybe. I don't know. That was a pretty sweet shot. Overall, the Longstrike is just an amazing shell. You should have one in your armory if you've been nerfing for a while. You can pick them up thrifting, very easy, and this definitely makes it like a war practical blaster. Great for super stock wars. With a little bit of dulling down would be perfect for HVZ. I think it's plenty powerful. Half lengths are definitely the future, and it looks great. Like, it's still looks super duper slick, super duper sweet, and I'm a big fan of it. So thank you to Addie and Michelle. If you want to pick up a kit like this of your very own, foamblastshop.com. I imagine that you could get this up to 200 FPS, no problem whatsoever, with a different spring combination and maybe a different dart fit. And that's just because these are all metal internals. Like, all metal internals, everything's been reinforced, everything is padded, tells me that this has a lot more to give than it's currently spitting out. So I'm gonna solve my bolt problem, but that is what's up with the new and improved modulus Longstrike. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this quick kit review. A really great pleasure to bring life back into something so rare, so valuable, so sitting on a shelf, because that's really all it was. It was a conversation piece, and now it is worthy of SCNC combat once again. Much love, Nerf on Drac out.